As you say.
Okay. I wonder how many floors Fort Draken has. Is it Draken or Draken? I wonder. One of my fists held up like, I just saw you, fool. Hold on, I want to know what this achievement is. Ah, set foot in every area in the game. Cool. Oh boy. Here we go. You can do it. Thank you. I hope so. I might. Even if it's not entirely realistic, I do like that you can change armor in combat. Okay. %50 fire resistance. And +3 stamina regen in combat. That's pretty handy. Then I'm going to swap out that one for the fire resistance. At least until I see anything that shows me that that's not what I should be focusing on, but honestly, the fact that all of Wade's armor came with fire resistance as a bonus, and it's dragon skin, dragon scale, drake skin, whatever. I'm taking it as a hint, frankly. All right, let's do this thing.
Send me. I am ready.
That's actually extra vulnerable to fire. Okay, so maybe not the best idea. Did I actually get it with Mark of Death, or did it dodge me? I think it dodged me. No, maybe I did get it.
'Tis your time to die! Even the Archdemon knows it's proper etiquette to let your opponents undress and redress mid-combat in betas. Oh, very polite of it. I am ready.
Oh man. Yeah, I did manage to Mark of Death it. I don't think Morrigan's Crushing Prison really did anything.
Run while you can. Yes! Rush! Well...
As you say.
Why are we all standing grouped together? This is a terrible idea.
Go on.
Very well.
Wait, Arl Eamon, what? Hi, what are you doing? You fool. Why are you here? Ooh. Ooh.
It is begun. Go. Send me.
Oops.
I am ready. As you say. It shall be done.
And a bit more dice, please.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Get off! advantage!
Move aside.
Where did Eamon go? Don't tell me he's dead already.
On it.
Cross me and you shall pay!
Are you kidding me?
It's a gotcha!
I see.
Okay, done with you now. Let
Begin
grab
now.
some
No glory in bloodshed. Have you no concern for your own existence?
Make lovely crunching noises.
Just enchanter Irving.
As you say.
God damn it. I feel like I'm moving so slowly.
All right, let's go!
Finally, we get to the good.
You will learn to fear me.
You asked for it.
I shall do it.
That's it. Prepare. to be crushed.
As you say.
Fight, my brothers. This is not over.
Very well.
Wait, shit. When did... Oh, fuck, when did that happen? Oh. Ah, damn it. I'm fucked now. Stream doing okay? I just realized I've got issues reported in Streamlabs. Are we okay?
More the fools, they.
Yes,
For
run.
the circle.
Away with you! Quickly, we must fight!
Attack!
That was stupid of me.
time.
It is begun.
Let have at it!
We fight for the sun.
For the fools, they. Have you no
Getting there. We're getting there. Whew.
Finally, we get to the
this part takes forever!
I will not.
Why is he not moving?
At your order. That's it. Prepare to be crushed.
It shall be done.
Fuck yes.
Oh shit. Man, that was so cool. We win! Hey, Dallas.
Oh my god, that was so cool.
And then it was over. With the archdemon dead, the darkspawn horde quickly crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the blight had been ended before it had truly begun. Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its queen. The Grey Wardens stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
The question is, are there any Grey Wardens remaining? Because there should be two. And if not, I'm going to come back from the dead and kick Morrigan's ass for lying to me.
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory. Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the charge against the Archdemon and killed it remains with us still, an inspiration to all she saved that day. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the hero of Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago. Grey Warden, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon you might request of Ferelden's queen?
Uh-oh, decision time. Interesting. Okay, option 1. I only wish to continue to serve the crown, your majesty. Title and riches to go with it, I think. Ask that land be granted to the Dalish. Not bad. Sacrifices of the Warden should not be forgotten again. True. No need of anything further. Well, they gave me a lot of good options, so I'm definitely asking for something. I have the option to think about it. I think I'm going to need to think about that one for a little bit. I mean, land for the Dalish and whatever not forgetting the sacrifices of the Wardens and entails both sound like pretty good options. I wouldn't argue with a title and riches, of course. But I don't know, I'll have to think about it.
As you wish. The crown of Ferelden shall ever be grateful for your deeds. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arlhow, is now granted to the Grey Wardens.
Excellent.
There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them. What are your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
Ooh. Think you'll need my help. Darkspawn are still a threat. The Grey Wardens need me. I think I will travel at least for a time. I'll return to my clan. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Well, I hope you'll stay here at court while you decide. Your skills are sorely needed. There is a group of eager Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero. I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when you are ready.
what's this achievement then? Defeated the Archdemon, and through a dark ritual with Morrigan, spared your own life. And, more importantly, Alistair's.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? I was so scared that I might lose you.
No.
Here you are. And here I am. Not bad, right? I bet this had something to do with that night. With Morrigan. Why you're still here, I mean. I'm not that dumb. The rest of the Grey Wardens haven't arrived yet from Morlaix. But they've already sent questions.
Oh boy.
What should I tell them?
That's a good question. I win! Happy ending for everyone. Right? Well, I don't want to tell them they were wrong, because it would suck for the Grey Wardens as a group to have to relearn how that works the hard way. If that makes sense. So, I suppose tell them the truth.
That a Maleficar saved you and then ran off to have my demon baby? That has a certain ring to it, right? No, I suppose I'll just keep that to myself. I can shrug and look stupid. It's a talent. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
I do adore Alistair so very, very much. Okay, question. One of the DLCs, the title is something about the Witch of the Wilds or something like that. Is that basically the opportunity for me to go find Morrigan? Because if it is, then I'm totally going to say that. I don't know where she went, but I'll find her. It's true she doesn't want to be followed. Maybe. Okay. I don't know, I'm not sure I want to. I mean, there could be a certain amount of comfort in retreating into denial, but I feel like if I was going to do that, a long time ago would have been a little more comfortable. I don't know where she went, but I'll find her.
I thought you were sticking around. It's up to you, I suppose. I don't imagine she'll be easy to find if she doesn't want to be.
True.
At any rate, I can't wait to be alone with you. These formal affairs drive me insane.
I want to know what his plans are, but I also completely agree.
I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Hold on.
The crowd is waiting for you outside. We can speak more afterwards if you like.
I like that they tell me how to reopen dialogue with him. Jill is missing all of the... Well, I guess the lightning effect is still going on, so that's something. But she's missing all of her crystals.
So here we are. The conquering heroine has won the day, and now she takes her bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
You should be taking a bow with me.
And my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun. You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you, and look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. I've been asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Nice.
I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again.
Congratulations. Sounds like fun.
I expect to leave a month from now with a small army of Templars and priests. It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
Wait, who's that Shabbat?
Andera Natishan Dalan. It is so wonderful to see you again, healthy and whole.
Shala, you made it.
This is your day, Dalan, and I could not bear the thought of not seeing you on it. It is only too bad the rest of the clan could not join me here. They send their well wishes with me. The Keeper was especially proud of the word of your victory. She said she cannot wait to tell the other clans. I know that you have duties here. I hope you will consider returning to your people, at least for a time. Your clan misses you dearly. But I should not take up so much of your time. Go, Dalan. Celebrate your victory and be merry. The gods smile on you truly.
How incredible that it survived. It has exceeded my expectations.
Does it? I have a list somewhere of the suggested chronological order. But I need to check it again because I don't actually remember. I'm not as squishy as you think.
Apparently not. Thankfully, it appears to be the exception when it comes to its kind. Otherwise, I might be forced to revise my opinion completely. But I will go now. I'm thinking I will return to Orzammar. Perhaps I will fight the Dark Spawn in the deep roads. Clear them out for good. They remind me of pigeons.
You want to rap? Can you say hi, guys? Can you say hi? You decided to come join us in our victory. Oh, thank you. Oh, sweet kitty. Sweet kitty kisses. They remind me of pigeons. Or I go back to Orzammar.
The blight may be over, but the darkspawn will just go underground once again. Perhaps I can do something to aid the dwarves. It is a worthy quest, something worth existing for. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Good. Perhaps I will see it again one day. I hope so. For a flesh creature, it has been excellent company.
Oh.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment, which would be a welcome break, mind you.
Bloodbath sounds like a fun idea. No, I think we've had our fill of bloodbaths for a little while at least. You think the crows will still come after you? Oops.
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened, but they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated. You said earlier that you are planning on remaining here. Is that true?
Anything could happen, I suppose. Actually, I'm not really planning on staying here. I just haven't decided where I'm going yet.
And would you be in favor of my remaining with you? I've grown fond of you, you see. Sad, but true.
You can go if you come back. Debating between you're welcome to stay and it might be safer if you go. I don't actually want him to go, but you're welcome to stay.
Then let the crows bring it on. I can mock them while you crush their skulls. And besides, I happen to like you. Crazy, isn't it?
A little bit.
Well then, since I am sticking around, I suppose we'll have plenty of time to speak later, yes? So go on and get paraded about. It's fun to watch.
Why does everybody
Don't worry,
watch?
I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
There. How come everybody likes seeing me awkwardly uncomfortable with my fame? Because I feel like...
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt. It's a title you'll be wearing for a long time to come, just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
True. I didn't do it on my own.
I don't think many heroes ever do.
Fair.
I'm glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to accept a position here at court. There's not been a mage advising the throne for a very long time.
Nora asked you to stay?
She seems willing to consider the idea of improving the lot of mages in Ferelden.
and I am committing to seeing that happen if I can. I understand you are remaining in Denerim, so we will likely see each other a great deal. I look forward to it. For
I
now,
said I wasn't sure what I was
imagine
doing yet.
the hero of Ferelden still has much to do. Good luck.
You want your table? Happy little kitty face.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it. Go figure.
Does that mean you're staying here?
For now. They may have already branded me a surfacer back home anyhow. Well, that pot-bellied son of a whore Tegan said I'd pass out before drinking an entire barrel of pickle juice. I aim to prove him wrong.
Why does it not really surprise me that Ogren and Tegan get along? Hey, Xanderdorn, welcome in. Let me know if I pronounced that right. So I came in here just for the very end of the main game. Pretty much, yeah. We just finished up the big battle a couple of minutes ago. Well, welcome in. We do have DLCs to move on to, so... let's see. That is a little gross, not gonna lie. Are you still interested in adventuring?
Maybe. Swing around in a few months or so. And if I'm sober by then, I'll let you know.
Fair enough.
Been good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
You too, Ogren. Well, it technically is pronounced differently, but don't worry. If you can spell out how to pronounce it, I am happy to adjust pronunciation.
They call you Hero. I have not heard it used before, but I think I understand the intent. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoranvel, one who serves as an example to others.
Not a bad
Such
definition.
examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoranvel would be too proud.
Do the Kunari celebrate and put on parades?
When a Kunoranvel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
That would be quite a sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
Your dog was just starting to get used to you. Thunder? Sort of? Is that closer? can also just call you Dorn if you prefer. Up to you. Ooh. I don't know if he'd accept, but it'd be kind of neat to see the Qunari. He probably wouldn't accept. That'll be a long trip home.
Yes. I suspect Parvolin will not look the same as it once did. My views have changed a little. It must be said, you gave me the chance to redeem my honor, and now it is done. I owe you a debt.
Appreciate the effort. No problem. I'm happy to try. I make no promises about my levels of success, but I'm always happy to try. I just realized my chair is in the way of the cat. You helped me as well. It's been good.
It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Annie. Alright. Suppose I ought to do the whole speak to the people thing. Or show my face to the people thing.
I shall do it.
Are you ready, my lady? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Restless? What am I supposed to do?
Just put in an appearance, so I understand it. The people just want to see their hero in person.
Stand, wave,
I'm supposed
retreat.
to take you
Got
to
it.
your escort. Full brigade. Their armor all shined up and everything. They're really honored to be guarding you, and let me tell you.
Let's go then.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed her coronation, Honora proved herself an adept ruler. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new funds into the royal coffers, and with them the queen saw the capital rebuilt. The army was restored, laws were passed to encourage freeholders to produce sufficient harvests, and plans were conceived for a university. Cool. Despite Logain being executed in disgrace, Queen Honora insisted on building a monument to her father, overlooking the Orlusian embassy. Nice. The statue was largely ignored, save by Honora herself, who voyaged out to the statue once a year to place flowers at its feet. As the years passed, Honora continued to rebuff the advice of Ferelden's nobility, requesting that she remarry. Though prospective suitors from other nations visit Denerim from time to time, the Queen's only comment is that all of them fall far short of the bar she measures them against, that of her father. News that the Urn of Sacred Ashes had been found in Ferelden did not spread outside the Chantry until Brother Genetivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest among scholars throughout Thedas. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Thedas, with many undertaking pilgrimages to see the ashes or partake of their healing powers. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. A food shortage years later forced Queen Honora to come down hard on elven rioters, an act not quickly forgiven, and a sign that tensions between the elves and humans were far from resolved. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arl Eamon returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his earlier experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. Bevan, Caitlyn's younger brother, eventually grew to become a famous adventurer in his own right. That's awesome. One of his favorite stories to tell companions was how, as a young lad, he met Azrin, who used his father's blade to save Redcliffe, and then passed it back. That's great. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Linnea, was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as in the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. Maybe we'll see Bevan again in DA4. That would be awesome. I love little threads like that. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostigard. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Linnea's leadership kept peace alive. In Orzammar, King Harrowmont found himself in a protracted battle against Balin's rebellion that left him unable to gain the stability he needed. The clan lords objected to many of his measures in the assembly, and only his efforts to increase the dwarves' isolation from the surface met with any success. In time, Harrowmont's health began to fail. Some claimed it was poison, while others said it was a flagging spirit. Either way, after a protracted illness, the king finally passed away. The wrangling in the assembly for a successor began almost immediately. Why am I not surprised? The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower on the surface. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. This inspired mages from other parts of Thedas to establish a new circle of magi in Orzammar itself, one that had ready access to dwarven lyrium, and lies outside the Chantry's power completely. Interesting. The willingness of Orzammar to harbor apostates sparked outrage that began whispers that the Divine was contemplating a new exalted march. Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the Anvil, and upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaper to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. That sounds concerning. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may have even been with child. As for Azrin's companions, they went their separate ways. Alistair remained in Denerim with his love for a time, much to Queen Honora's discomfort. He was eventually called to the far-off fortress at Weishaupt, the home of the Grey Wardens, and swore he would return to his love's side soon. The Blighted Lands began to heal, and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine. They discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving warbands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. These warbands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Shining Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Azrin sank her blade in the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of her, however.